They were called the most beautiful women on earth, daughters of men, radiant as the morning sun, so beautiful that even the watchers, the heavenly beings sent to observe humanity, could not resist them. And when desire overcame duty, the watchers descended. What happened next changed the course of humanity forever. Their union gave rise to giants, mighty Nephilim, heroes of old, feared and revered. But with their birth came chaos, corruption, and the judgment of heaven itself. What really happened in Genesis 6? And could their bloodline still survive today? It was a time unlike any other. The earth was young, untouched by war or devastation. It flourished in the valleys and plains, their lives simple yet full of wonder. It was a time of beginnings, the dawn of civilization. And among the people of the earth were women whose beauty was said to rival the stars themselves. These daughters of men were not only beautiful in form but also in spirit. Their laughter was like a song, their presence like light itself. But they were not the only ones watching over this young world. Far above in the unseen realms were the sons of God. The watchers were heavenly beings sent to earth to observe and guide humanity. For generations they had watched from afar, bound by an eternal oath to never interfere. But one day, something changed. They saw the daughters of men, and for the first time they felt a longing they had never known. The watchers were never meant to interfere. Their role was sacred, to observe, to protect, but never to cross the boundary between heaven and earth. But desire. Desire is a force that even the most powerful cannot always resist. They looked down from the mountains, their hearts burning with longing. The beauty of the daughters of men stirred something within them. And one by one, they made a choice. They would descend. They would take for themselves wives from among the daughters of men. At first, their arrival was met with awe. The watchers were unlike anything humanity had ever seen, tall, radiant, their voices like music. They whispered words of love to the daughters of men. They offered them promises of power, knowledge, and protection. And the women, captivated by their beauty and mystery, accepted them. In the stillness of the night, under the light of 1,000 stars, vows were exchanged. Heavenly beings and mortal women became one. But their union would bring forth something the earth had never seen. From the union of the watchers and the daughters of men came the Nephilim. They were giants, mighty beings who towered over humanity, men of great strength, heroes of legend. To some, they were gods, to others, they were monsters. The Nephilim ruled over humanity, their power unmatched. They built great cities, forged legendary weapons, and led armies into battle. But their rule was not one of peace. Under the Nephilim, the earth became a place of violence and corruption. Their strength was used to oppress, their wisdom to deceive, and the Watchers. They too played their part in humanity's downfall. The Watchers shared forbidden knowledge with humanity. They taught men the art of war and women the secrets of enchantment. They revealed the mysteries of the stars and the earth, secrets humanity was never meant to know. And with this knowledge came destruction. The earth, once pure, was now consumed by sin. The Creator looked down upon the world and saw that it was broken. The Creator saw the corruption of the earth, the violence and sin that had spread like a plague. And so, judgment was declared. The Watchers would face the consequences of their actions. They were cast down, stripped of their glory, and bound in chains of darkness. The Nephilim, too, would be wiped from the face of the earth. Their strength and power were no match for the wrath of the Creator, and humanity was given a chance to start again. The great flood cleansed the earth. It washed away the corruption, the sin, and the legacy of the Nephilim. But not all was lost. Some say, the blood of the Nephilim still survived, hidden, dormant, waiting to rise again. The story of Genesis 6 is one of beauty and tragedy. It speaks of the dangers of desire, of crossing boundaries meant to protect us. but it also speaks of redemption. The Creator's judgment was harsh, but it was not without mercy. Humanity was given a second chance, a chance to begin anew. What became of the Nephilim? Were they truly destroyed? Or could their bloodline still flow through the veins of men? Perhaps the answers lie not in the past, but in the present. What do you think happened in Genesis 6? Were the Nephilim heroes or monsters? And do you believe their bloodline could still exist today? Let us know in the comments below. Your thoughts could unlock a mystery we've yet to uncover. If you found this story as captivating as we did, give this video a thumb up